Hello, how are we doing? Have you had enough yet? Are you a glutton for punishment? Right, so we started on the basics of wheels. They're not fully done, we've still got a long way to go. But for now, we'll put the doors in. So again, we go to the view geometry. Let's get 4 windows up. So we're going to need the door proxies into the doors driver and doors core driver. Excuse me for sniffing. I need them in the view geometry there. And when we have doors, seat there, seat driver, seat core driver, we need a similar thing here. So I'll just create a box at the moment, bearing in mind at some point today we're going to redo or rejig the mass geometry. You'll forgive me, I'll have to check my other wagon. Because I can't remember if this needs to be called doors driver or the slot name. It's always the case, isn't it? Right, so I'll just go and have a look now. I think it's the slot name, but we'll see. DBO, what has DBO made that has door slots that actually work? I think the Land Rover one was quite recent, wasn't it? This is the upgraded Land Rover to 1 point something or other. 1.19 I think. Doors driver. Doors core driver. What's the slot name for that? I haven't really there. No, I haven't done it. How strange. What on earth? See, some things you learn along the way, but I'm sure I would have. Would I? Surely the great all-conquering Mustang would have the right selection in there, wouldn't it? Mustang door core driver there. Right, so yeah, I think it is the slot name there. Notice with the core driver I've added the proxy as well, so we'll look into that, but yeah. So where are we? We're here. So for now we'll just copy that across because we haven't named it, thankfully. For the core driver. Again, them are the things when you look at them you get the option to take the door off and stuff. Attach the door, because the door won't be on when the door's on. There's a thing in the door. I'm just going to save that a minute. Right, so we also need them doors in, we don't need the box section, just the proxy. We need them in fire geometry, else they won't work online. You have struggle. Oh god. What the hell did I just copy there? So they're already in the fire geometry, are they? No, just close to the yeah, they are. Well done, Dino, you already did it, sir. Save that off. Right, now, so we'll go and name them. We need a slot here. Go into to the script folder and get something to use as a template. Well, scripts is where the vanilla stuff is, so we use their name convention. We'll just take them there now. Does anybody else keep closing the editor instead of just JAT doors? I'm going to keep it simple. Just do that. That's going to be our name for that box that we were talking about earlier. And I'll just put in the co-driver element. So that and that have to be the same. And that has to be the same as the slots and the model. Now I've already named them, haven't I? So I'm being stupid here. What if I named them? What's an idiot? Right. So it's actually got to be the same as ours. It won't work. You've got to have that consistency, I'm afraid. It wasn't far out, I just missed the fucking underscore, didn't you? Probably could put driver and co-driver there, but we're not going to do. Okay, so we're going to go straight for a inheritance from the VS3 truck 01 door. Actually, it'd be in there, won't it? VS3 driver doors. Let's just see if we can find that in wheeled. It's going to be truck 01. Come on. There it is. So we want that. Don't worry about that damage stuff just yet. It's just a case of you need to set them damage textures to your own damage textures if you have them. If you don't, just leave something in there for now. So be very careful with your naming. You're going to have lots of questions and say, this isn't working, that's not working. They're all legitimate questions, but you must simply, we don't have them selections. Again, you can. What it is, it's when it's damaged, the door is going to apply a different texture. In Daisy, really have time to start gulping at the textures. So what we will do is, again, we'll inherit from here, straight from it. It's going to help us out in the medium term, but in the long term we're going to have to learn how to do it for ourselves. ours is called JAT driver, isn't it? I think. Let's have a look. 3 matches yet. Therefore, this one down here. I know I've got quite a bit back up there to do yet, but I just, while you're on the subject, do that there. Not core driver. Now we need to get our model. Here, we'll just delete that. Put our stuff in there. Store for the toot truck, and then JT. We'll just take that Mac, put it in the co-driver stuff. It's alright now. The inventory slot is wrong. Watch out for the rotation flags. Don't trust zombie, because when you spawn zombie, it won't spawn it. You have to put it in your hand, then press G to drop it, and then you'll see what the correct orientation that the game thinks it is. So we need that inventory slot from back up here, and it's doors driver and doors core driver. Don't put a slot up from there. I don't think. I've just forgot temporarily. Yeah, so that one goes in there. Sorry about the mouse noise. I forgot that it's Control B, and in there the slot's going to be core driver. Just save that off, and now we get the proxy information. Seems there, it's nice and simple. And in ours, put our proxy stuff here, and well, we'll just go and get the name off there. Here. See, I've named the door and the slot the same, just for continuity. Now what can you do about that? Well, proxy, driver's door, the inventory slots there, proxy, core driver, and the slot is a core driver. Alright, so we'll just get that model. And there, you'll notice I didn't change that to core driver, but we did now. Again, there's no / here. I don't know why that matters. It's just the place where it is, I guess. Wasn't aware of the full line, forgive me. Let's knock that off there. Right, so we've got all that in there. All I need to do now is take that slot name there, I believe, name our name that one as it is there, same as the slot, JT and a new one there, that's core driver. Now there is a school of thought that you can put them in the memory log and then just shift D, and the reference is in there too. Shift D. Okay. We don't need those boxes in the fire geometry or the geometry. Now the geometry we were going to have a look at later because it was blocking possibly that seat, but I think something bigger is happening with that. We'll have to investigate soon, because once we get these doors on, we're going into scripts to define how they pick them up and stuff like that, which can be a nightmare. Can be an absolute nightmare. So we want some geometry, but we don't want to mess with the weight. Well, we'll pull that down. YZ. That's okay to be there. Create a box for the front cab. To there. So it's still convex. We'll take that up. Still convex as far as I can ascertain. You have to be a bit careful because that's not the width of the front of the cab, is it? But anyway, this is collision, so we're okay there now. Just give it a little bit, like 10, so it registers. It must be 10 or more. Put a box across there, box down there, 2 boxes to signify the sides there. So lots more to do. Shall we do it now? We'll do a little bit because it's quite enjoyable, but I don't want you watching me as part of a tutorial. A, because it's not easy on the eye to watch, and B, this is not a modelling tutorial. Somebody watching this is far better than I guarantee you that. We have that. We'll just copy past to that one, can't we? Rotate it on that angle there. To about there. Down to about there. Vertices, not the whole thing. Down to about there. I think we need to give them a little bit of mass again. Give it 20, 10 each. Right, so just the 2 sides there. Because that's already got mass, we'll just copy, paste, rotate it 90 on the Y. Bring it down a tad. About there, bring it across, bring it over to about there. width on it. Bring that up on the YZ. There we go. Just have those there. Oops, looks like we didn't select everything correctly on the YZ maneuver. Bring that out to there. And we just copy that, don't we? Copy V, and then get it shifted over to there. Right, so the geometry on that now, we can't blame anything here, it'll have to be on the doors. So structure, topology, find components, select everything, keep a close eye on our center of gravity, looks good. Okay, I see, said the blind man. Pack that up, shall we, and have a go. Binarize it. And remember, we will be only on the server. Make sure it's oh yeah, part 6AB, they're in there. Just drop them in that utilities exe that I showed you. Copy that, put it in the server folder. Excuse me. Just add a Lancashire hot pot peas, mushy peas and gravy. And this is beautiful. There could be some strange noises if I don't get this done within the hour. Right, let's start the actual game on Steam. The whole thing's doomed because I've played a bit of Hogwarts. I might not play Daisy anymore. I'm leaving you. I'm leaving you for Harry Potter. I'm enjoying it. It's a real good game and takes your mind off things for a while, doesn't it? Which is always a good thing to stare at something different for several hours. Right, let's see if we haven't messed that up. You should get doors on it, I think. Don't quote me on that. Well, we had doors on them yesterday, but they were purely a visual thing, weren't they? It's nice when it works. Doors can be a pain in the ass, I don't mind telling you. They really can. Like I say, we'll pick the wheels up today and see how they handle, and then we'll pick the doors up. There's a lot of things we need to do, and we're taking shortcuts at the moment because we're inheriting directly from the truck. We're not creating our own. If you wanted to create something unique, you could still do it this way, and I would recommend doing it this way. This way means they're hardly likely to change anything in the truck. They're more likely to change it in the route, which is car script or a car door. And anything they do, it comes to us from them without us having to change it. If it's working, sorry, I just hit the microphone, apologise. If it's working now, it will doubtless work with their changes because they wouldn't break their stuff, you know what I mean, their truck and stuff. Well, they would and they do, but what I'm trying to say is we only need to change what needs changing in the truck rather than all the way back to car script. Now we can do a vehicle vanilla, you know, all the way proper vanilla, so to speak. But why would you when you can do off-road too and inherit from that? Got the truck, like you say, we're going to be doing a 3-axle version of this, which is going to be an almost a mirror of the truck, isn't it? At the moment we're kind of mirroring the Hummer more than the truck, although the gearbox doesn't do that. Now in future I'm going to cut this bit. I'm only going to not edit it now because I'm talking during it, so I'll cut from now. Right, that's not working, is it? Get in hold, it shouldn't even be doing that. I think that's because of the let's put a door down. Let's get a just a truck. Wow, that's in our face, isn't it? You see how the doors are on there? Thinking we've missed something in the skeleton, haven't we? But just 1 second. Let's spawn a door here again. Yeah, it's not even registered, has it? Yeah, but for now, let's just pick that wheel up. Yeah, so we've registered it as the wheel, so that's good. Where we've done it, we've not needed to script, and it does attach. You won't want that happening, right, would you? Get all 4 wheels on. Let's get in here a minute. Need to settle them wheels a bit, but we'll do that as well after. First of all, let's get these bally doors, because we haven't added them to the GUI or anything, have we? It was very shortcutty, Mr. Lant. There we go. What was the class? That was that, isn't it? Yeah, doors driver and doors. Co-driver. On the attachment for the base here. We didn't do attachments down here, did we? Yes, we did. And this is why I mean, I'm still a little bit wary of why those doors were on at all. They've been set as proxies now. That should never have happened. Let me think now, I don't think there's anything else. Oh yeah, look, we've done the GUI in the inherited as well as the base, so you be careful about that. I could have got very angry at myself there because I didn't realise the stuff here. Also was overriding down here. I'll leave that barrel stuff in for now. Right, I'm not going to mess with the model. I'm not going to mess with the model config though. Let's have a look. We don't need to. The config doesn't, much like it doesn't bother with the wheel underscore bloody JAT wheel. Only thing it needs is doors driver and doors core driver. That's all that needs. And it'll pack that back up now, even though I just did it. Kind of worrying. And that will grab it from the main daisy root. Oh, come daisy root. Get it from there, paste it in the server, and I'll see you on the server. I won't let you suffer this again. Right, see you in the server. He had such a job to pull them up, they called them daisy roots. Well, I cannot even begin to tell you just how long that took, and it hasn't even worked, which is kind of shit. See, they should not be right there. Looks like that edge isn't fingered either, is it? I'll have to check something now. Something we haven't checked for a very long time. 10 keyboards. I'm binarizing it, aren't I? It's going in the right. It's not going in the right. It's not updating. It's what Dino did. It's been packing it in the wrong bloody folder. Why didn't you tell me? So we'll leave that in. Just to warn you, always check your destination folder. Always check your source folder, because I have lost days because I've not been packing the right thing to the right place. It's ridiculous, isn't it, really? Man of my magnitude. Don't spread any rumours. I am not that modest. No, proper fuck up that. Apologise. But I'm leaving it in because you need to know you're being tutored by an idiot, basically. Well, you know, but I've got this anchoring sometimes to do about 20 cars, but there isn't 20 good models. I wish there was. I'd do them all. What I might do is, once I teach this, show you how fast you can get a car in based on these folders that I'm giving you. I can do a character in about 30 minutes. Car in about 50 maybe. Set up and join. Are you ready? Shall we do it properly? I'll see you in game. It is unbelievable how long it takes. It 2.5 minutes it's taking, but hey, listen, the doors aren't on, the geometry is working. That means we've updated it. Okay, so let's get a door out here, see how that handles. JAT, driver. Take it to our leader. Oh yeah, it's slightly over there a bit, isn't it, on the old. That's just the rotation flags, I think. It's not attaching. That could be designation in the geometry log that we did. Yeah. Open, get in. When it's closed, can we get in it? Yeah, you can still get in because with no scripts, and the door isn't opening. Look at that. That's shoddy work by Dino, but we know about that. Okay, let's put the doors and wheels on. Is it because... well, that's obviously our next objective. It's because the doors are not designated in the scripts. My oldest starting news has to be the same. Not my own server. I can do, can't do options, can you? Video. Well, I won't be shrinking the lorry by. I still got to put his position down, haven't I, in the seat. Should start quicker next time as well because I've lowered the detail. Right, so what the hell is going on there? What on earth could be going on there at all? First of all, let's pull up something called doors driver. And what we're looking for in here is geometry unusual new +0. Hopefully that'll stop that hand holding stuff. We may have to change the rotary flags, but we'll see. View geometry, doors driver, fire geometry, doors driver. I want to make sure that it is door underscore driver, not doors driver that I need. I'll just put a memory point in there. What? That's already there. Oh, it's asking me to say if we haven't changed anything now. Core driver, lib, core driver. That's what we've got in the model configs too, isn't it? Yep. Excuse me. Let's have a look at another vehicle. Stylized was a good one. I know the Merc works really well. Apologies if you could hear that little. No. Yeah, it's just doors driver. I know that works really well. Okay, so now we're going to have to make some scriptage. So I've already copy and pasted some scripts into the folder. We need to set the scripts off. Now let's have a look through here. Once again, I'll take a leaf out of another corner. I don't think it matters for this really. I just need that configs mod to tell it where we're going to add some scripts into the situation now. So above config slots, doesn't matter as long as it's above config vehicles and not within it. This needs to be tube truck, is it, or just a truck? Tube truck will do. So it's tubes underscore by DBO vehicles tube truck scripts. Save. Yeah. Now I did some earlier copy pasta. I hope I just changed that. So what I've done here is JAT base, as we called it, did we? Must forgive me for going in the head, but it doesn't matter because we're going through it now. All I did was copy them in advance, but I wasn't sure. So it's JAT truck base there. close that, because that needs to be called that from which it inherits anyway. It's extending CoreScript at the moment. We will leave it like that for the moment. If it doesn't work, we will resort to truck01 inheritance. So this is a copy of truck01. Okay, but I've merely changed it to CoreScript because I don't want to conflict at the moment. JAT base. Did we not just change that? And that. Oh yeah, because I had to change the other thing there. Okay, there and there. So I've changed them both now. Okay, and this is the init code. If you do that, it on its death, it will delete all the assigned scripts that you want. They're on loops and stuff and smoke, so that's for another day because I don't fully understand it. However, all these sounds are from the truck, so we're going to leave them. You can change them and create your own at will. Replace them here. Okay, but for the moment, because we're inheriting, we will get these anyway. The only difference is now we might get that horn set because before we were on something else. This is the init. That's the external view camera offset. It's just 3.2 meters above 0. So truck lights, we'll create our own lights later. Don't worry about that. Now I need to change this truck or door at 1.1. So wherever we find that, we will replace it with our, what is it, JAT underscore doors driver place on, and that one there we'll place with co-driver place on. Now what I'm hoping that will allow us to do is open and shut that door. We haven't got side plate 1 and 2 here. We might do something with that. I don't understand it at the minute. Doors driver. So we're getting animation source from selection here. I just want to know about that seat con and whether it's in here. It isn't, so that's something to be aware of. Seatcon is in CoreScript, and sometimes if you don't inherit it from CoreScript, you won't get it. So just be aware. We need to change these. Don't need all that lot there. Need just JAT wheel, isn't it? This is for debug, but some scripts use it. In car cargo, we don't need any of that. Certainly don't need any of that. Spawn universal, spawn additional, fill up car fluids. Be nice, wouldn't it? Can attach and unattach them planks, so we're going to look into that. Theirs aren't visual. Maybe we can call ours. Maybe we can make them visual. Right, this wheel side plate stuff, we're going to have to make it. We'll look into that. It's going to be fun, I think. I'm not taking that HUD slot out yet. A few reasons is because of that case translation animation phase card to door state. Doors HUD. Sometimes when you take something out, it misses above. So if the doors are off, you can get in and out anyway. listen, for now that's the starting point, that's the truck. So now we need to do the wheel. Yeah. So what I've done is I've extended the wheel and the ruined wheel, the driver. I always keep it consistent. Does it matter? No idea. It does matter in certain instances, like model to model config matters. So these are the animations that we're telling it to use when we pick things up. Now we have to create them in terms of in here. So I've already done this, like I say. You get these files, so don't worry, you just replace JAT wheel with your wheel. And this is where, when the wheels broke down, it replaces it with a ruined one, all being well. We've got the ruined, we've got the, again, I'm going to be consistent where I can. So let's set that up, knowing that we've now added code to tell it that we have scripts. And all being well, we'll be able to shut that door when we're inside the cab, and also take the doors on and off. Never know, let's see. At least now we are binarizing the right folder to the right folder. Oh yeah. So I've got to copy this stuff again. Right, I'll see you in the game in about half an hour. That's how long it takes to bloody do it. And we're back in the game. Well, the door looks better in the hand. Put it down, pick it up. Yeah, it's much better. Hopefully that's a sign that oh yeah, we can open the door there. Take it off now, see? Can't attach it yet because I imagine what's happened there is, like I say, they were looking at the model. Open the actual model, not the door. What I think's happening there is view geometry. When we select the slot, JAT yours driver there, I think it's supposed to have a component and it hasn't got one. Yeah, it's not registering to come up. It's either that or, oopsie, I don't know why that's registry. Oh, that's why we couldn't get in as a co-driver before. So yeah, we've got some work to do on that in a minute. For now we should be able to, got to get rather close to this. Sort that out. Oh. Now we can drag and drop. Let's get in and see if we can shut the door from inside. Yeah, that's fixed it, hasn't it? Steering wheel needs a bit of work. It's okay for now. We're sat higher now because we've designated the VS3. Or even higher, we need more reason to lower it. And you know what, for me, that's as fast as vehicles need to go in DayZ. There's no need for zooming around and ended up in the trees. But yeah, we really are tanking it now. Tonking it, giving it we can, like say, we're going to fix that seat. We're going to hopefully fix doors on and off now. Yep. structure, topology, find components, and now, yeah, they've got individual. There we go, just weight check that. JT door driver slot. So, like I said, there is another. If we can't attach that door, it's possibly because we need to put that cube and the proxy and define both of them as JAT doors driver. But we'll find out now. Listen, I'm going to pack that and go straight back in game. You don't have to hear me. I've got nothing more to say till I get in game. So we'll see you in game. And we're back. So let's see if yeah, it was that thing, and now we can get in this side as well. Oh look, yeah. I'll spot the mistake. I'm going to leave you to fix that. First one to post it gets no reward. Say, look Dino, I've fixed your passenger door. The glass wasn't moving with the door. Don't get anything. Just smile knowing that Dino saw that you fixed it for him, because he didn't do it the first time. I mean, look at us go. There's no manual. Russians never told us how to do it, even though they knew how to do it years ago, because they were looking in files. We're doing good, aren't we? So yeah, we need to shift the guy up and down, about 1 centimetre down perhaps. My steering wheel isn't round. We're not here for that. We're not here for that. Next, let's just check the horn, see if it's changed. We're a bit tinny before, weren't we? No, we need to change that as well at some point. I mean, let's get the truck out. It is, that's the truck horn. Bohemia, you're messing about with masks. That tells you, doesn't it? So I think next is what's next, people? I think we're all right there, aren't we? Is it? It's not lights already, is it? I'm going to surprise you next. Oh, next is, yeah, next is rev counters and exhaust particles. Okay, doors, we nailed it. Be proud. The hood is exactly the same. Shall we put a fake back boot or a hood on it? We could do, couldn't we? Put a fake hood and a fake trunk, maybe. We're not here for modelling, people. We're not here, but it's exactly the same. It's just another door. I wonder if that engine's proxied. We could rob it and put it in there, couldn't we? I don't think there's one in there. But yeah, well done. Look, test server and there's gas going off and shit. I wonder I don't get any FPS. I need to retexture that at some point, unless you want to do it. Yep, speedos and exhaust particles next. See you all soon. I hope you're enjoying the series. I may next week be doing little in-betweeners, little short and sweet ones for masks and things like that. I don't know yet. Catch you in a bit. Bye bye for now.